Halloween is just around the corner, and what's better than playing great games through the night? I always played horror games with my friends and had a lot of fun, and that's why I thought that I would find and show you some great games that I also played previously and can recommend for you. So sit back, grab your favorite drink, snacks or dinner and let me show you what I prepared. SIGNALIS starts the list as a classic survival horror set in a dystopian future where humanity has uncovered a dark secret. You play as Elster, a technician replica searching for her lost partner and her lost dreams. This is a very unique game with isometric view, great visuals and a really dark atmosphere. You will feel like you're playing old Resident Evil or Dead Space games. If you like retro feel, great puzzles and multiple endings, then this one's for you. Great choice for a Halloween game night. Now something really interesting. Liar's Bar is a multiplayer game set in a sketchy bar where you and 3 other players test your skills in Liar's Dice and Liar's Deck. The dark atmosphere, shady opponents, lies, deception and bluffing create a thrilling environment. If you catch someone lying or suspect them, you will play Russian roulette or someone has to drink the bottle of potion. What's the outcome? Someone dies and drops out of the game. Simple as that. A great game with lots of fun, especially with friends. Witchfire is a first-person dark fantasy RPG shooter where you play as a sinner turned witch hunter. It's like Destiny merged with some Souls-like gameplay and roguelite elements. The game looks beautiful, with really good graphics, great gunplay and a lot of fun to offer. Even though it is still in early access and some mechanics are not fully polished or can feel a bit tedious, this title has the potential to become a very strong and successful game in the future. If you're looking for a good extraction shooter with great gunplay, beautiful visuals, challenging experience and some dark twists, this is the one for you. This one most of you probably know or have heard about. Pumpkin Jack is a classical Halloween game, with the main character being the mythical Pumpkin Lord wielding a huge scythe, dark and Halloween-themed locations and epic adventures. You are on a mission to annihilate the good. This game is really great with a lot of action, puzzles, challenging monsters, platforming elements and much more. It is a bit colorful, but that's the point. This game is not meant to be dark or scary, it's supposed to capture the spirits of Halloween. It's a classic action platformer game where you can chill, honestly. A horrific visual novel, Slay the Princess is one-of-a-kind game. This title is incredibly well written and not what you expect it to be. Your job is simple, you are here not to save the princess but to slay her. If you don't do this, it will mean the end of the world. But your task isn't so simple. She will do everything she can to stop you. She will charm you, lie, promise you the world, and if you fall, she will kill you. This title will make you think and try to understand the situation. There are many choices to make and believe me, a lot. With a well-crafted story and many horrific things that you will see, this is one-of-a-kind experience and it is the perfect time to try this game, as it is an ideal pick for a night full of excitement. Now, hear me out. This game is old. I mean, it was released in 2017, so we can say it's been around for quite some time. This title is a survival horror from a top-down perspective. Your vision is limited and there is no hand-holding. You need to test your skills and figure things out on your own. Explore the randomly generated sinister woods and scavenge for materials to craft weapons and discover secrets. Gain skills and perks from mutated fauna and flora, make crucial decisions and meet eerie characters. But that's not all. The real fun begins when night approaches. You need to survive each night, but don't expect your character to handle the horrors of their own. You need to find shelter, barricades, set up traps and either hide or defend yourself from the terrors lurking in the dark. This game is something I loved. It was spooky, eerie and dark as hell. This is a perfect fit if you're looking for something in the survival genre and want to be challenged. Mouthwashing is the perfect game for this occasion. This is a very fresh and amazing indie game I covered in my latest video about best reviewed indie games of September. This title is a psychological horror filled with disgusting, nightmarish and distressing elements. It's the perfect example of a great indie game that pushes boundaries and leaves you in a what the f state. Don't expect to stay long in the game though, as the whole experience takes around 2 to 3 hours to finish, and there is not much gameplay, but that's not the point. The story, characters, scenery and dialogues are what really matter and will keep you engaged. A very strong entry, and honestly, one of the best horror games ever made. This one you probably already know or heard about. Blasphemous is a game where you play as the penitent one. You are the lone survivor of the Silent Sorrow massacre, and you are trapped in an unending cycle of death and rebirth. You need to break this fate and confront the source of suffering. Sounds great, right? And it looks even better. The graphics in this game are truly amazing. It has, of course, a very beautiful pixel art style. The animations are great and they feel good, making the combat smooth and very brutal. Overall, the game is very dark, grim and grotesque. That's why I think it may fit perfectly to the occasion. Inscryption is an inky black card-based odyssey that blends deck-building roguelike elements, escape room-style puzzles, and a psychological horror into a blood-laced smoothie. This game is in a class by itself, a truly unique and subversive gem. I don't want to spoil your experience, so I won't say much about it. It's a solid card-building game with lots of secrets, puzzles, and a dark atmosphere. Try it by yourself. You won't regret it. And now, before we jump to spot number 1, I would like to show you 5 additional games, just a quick look, as honorable mentions. In this game, you become the captain of a fishing trawler and set out to explore various remote islands of the Maros archipelago. But don't be fooled, it's not a relaxing and cozy fishing game. Apart from sailing and catching fish, you will also fight off eldritch horrors. Your job is to navigate a small boat, catch fish, and there are lots of them, return to sell them, upgrade your ship, and set sail again. So it's not that difficult, right? But the fun begins when night falls. You may not be able to tell if it's something playing tricks on your mind or if something is lurking in the darkness. Explore different areas, complete quests, and uncover the secrets of the archipelago. This is one of my favorite games, and the whole atmosphere and horrors you'll discover on your journey makes it a perfect game for relaxing Halloween evening. And that's everything for today. I hope you liked this video, and if you did, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe to my channel to stay up to date with great new indie games and new releases. Thank you all for watching, and see you next week. Bye.